Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us well and will well, to the Akwakodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity, to what we focus to the earth, and much respect unto the elect and to full elect, sons and daughters of Yashala, that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Why Yahushua Mashiach, Shalom. To this lesson, it's about civil war talk, right? Cyber war and World War III. War cry is upon us. Okay, this is supposed to be a quick lesson just to show you what the time that we are in right now according to prophecy. Okay, wars and rumors of wars going on, right? And we're entering in right now a dangerous times, okay, throughout the four corners of the earth and every side, okay. And I got an article and a couple of videos to show you of things and their way to happen and what is waiting for us, right, in the horizon, okay. This
Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 Absolute Doom is here, and so far it has been an absolute blast.
We didn't have a war in Ukraine. If that happens, the Middle East will forever look different. Think about how World War I started. World War III can start exactly the same way. President Biden today used an extraordinarily scary word at the end.
And this is from News Nation, right? Is World War III on the horizon? Hey, all those things is upon us, man. Okay, those talks gonna reach a fifth speech until Yahweh power by Hashem shall make those things happen. Okay, but those things must be a warning to the elect and to the nation of Israel of Yashala. Okay, the so-called Black, Latinos, and American. Okay, those warnings are given by the Most High. Okay, for those things to happen, man. Okay, to you, there's a warning to Yashala. Okay,
United Nations, and nobody picked up on it. He said the world is at an inflection point. Well, so if the inflection goes the wrong way, right, then it's World War III. It's not that hard. Things either get worse or they get better. We don't know which one. Unsurprisingly, Donald Trump today said it is all Joe Biden's fault.
This would be such a different country right now. We would have had no inflation. You wouldn't have Russia attacking Ukraine. You wouldn't have had October 7th with Israel. The Middle East is blowing up. We could be very close to World War III with these characters that don't have any idea what they're doing.
By every available measure, the world is a more dangerous place than when Joe Biden took office. That is not a partisan statement. Just go back to September of 2020. Yes, we all had...
As you can see, this man just told you that the world that we live in is a dangerous place. Okay, evil and only evil. Okay, is coming. Okay, that's the time that we're living. For prophecy must come to pass. Okay, let's get the scripture real quick. Let's go to at the end of the day, this is the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, let's go to Revelation 17 and 17, right? Revelation 17 verse 17. For God hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Messiah Yahweh shall be fulfilled. You see, it's the word of Yahweh, the Lord must be fulfilled according to prophecy. Okay, and those things are not gonna go void because the Lord has spoken it. Okay, and now let's go to the cyber war one, right?
The Commission on National Defense Strategy recently warned senators.
This from a 700 club. This attack could bring down America. At the end of the day, it's war. Okay, war can be attacking your food, okay, waters, okay. They can use almost a lot of things as a way of war against you, mentally, spiritually. All kind of wars as going on right now, okay, and physically, okay.
That the United States is unprepared for a cyber war that could plunge the nation into chaos. Security experts are working feverishly to try to ensure that doesn't happen. Dale Hurd has the story.
This is the sound most people expect to hear in an attack on the American home front. But when war comes, we may only hear this. Silence. When many of the things we rely upon stop working. The Commission on the National Defense Strategy recently warned senators the United States is unprepared for a devastating cyber war that will bring life in towns and cities across America to a standstill.
The public is essentially clueless about the massive cyber attacks that could be launched any day by our adversaries, not just nation states, but rogue actors as well.
Experts see the next war beginning with a keyboard attack on America's critical infrastructure, threatening to cut off internet, electricity, water, transportation, and financial systems. It would mean almost everything from phones to gas pumps to cash machines to traffic lights suddenly stop working.
We're very vulnerable.
Cybersecurity expert Dr. Samantha Ravitch served on Congress's Cyberspace Solarium Commission and as a deputy national security advisor in the Bush White House. She's especially concerned about the lack of protection at America's many municipal water stations.
A soft underbelly of our country is our water system. And those water utilities don't often have the best cybersecurity. They have old technology.
After a cyber strike on your local water plant, your water tap might not work or your water could become dangerous to drink. In 2021, it was reported that a hacker tried to poison the water supply of Oldsmar, Florida, by increasing the levels of sodium hydroxide.
As you can see. And then you see the water system is very vulnerable. And Babylon with the cyber attack, with the silence attack, which is a cyber attack, right? The food system, right? Let's go to Revelation 15, verse 4. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they become blood. Okay, as you can see, all those things, what's the life is in the blood, right? A lot of time, if you just attack those waters, the water is gonna come I call this thing contaminated, right? And they can turn like red, okay, in some part, okay. The sodium that's in there, okay, all those things can turn the water red, and the water is becoming a poison unto the life of the nation in this world, okay. Not only in Babylon, but what the four corners of the earth, man, okay. That's what's going on here. It's prophecy coming to pass daily, okay. That's why you see they're talking about it, because the Lord put it in their mind for them to talk about it, okay, for their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Now let's go to this from Mother Jones, right? Trump backers are talking upon possible civil war, okay. These commentators and GOP state officials sound willing to take drastic measure if Trump loses in November. Okay, all those talks, it's about it's drumming up a war talk, okay? Especially those things they're talking about in the background. They want chaos to bring order, okay? And especially because this is the prophets and the teachers at the highways and byways. They want to stop the message. See? And play in the mind of the people in this world, okay? But civil war is coming, okay? Last week at J.D. Vance first rally as the GOP vice president nominee, Ohio State Senator George Lang said that civil war would be necessary if former President Donald Trump does not win the 2024 presidential election. I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County J.D. Vance at the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and we'll be saved. America cannot be saved, man. Okay? There's no saving this thing. A civil war to save this country? No, it's not going to happen. So you're gonna bring a chain reaction, okay? And Babylon in other countries to what the four corners of the earth, okay? And it gonna be evil times upon it, and that's gonna be Jacob's trouble when those things happen, right? And we're gonna bring full scriptures to show you those things must happen in Babylon, aka Egypt, right? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh power ride upon the swift cloud, and shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be removed of his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. This is the Lord's doing, okay? The Lord is having the Egyptian mind melt upon it, man. When all those talking about is showing you that the Egyptians, okay, those Americans, the people of the world right now, they're in distress, okay? Because they're seeing it, the evil times coming, right? And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. You see, all those things going on in Egypt, okay, in Babylon, okay, America, okay, those things gonna spiral and cause a chain reaction to what the four corners of the earth. Kingdom gonna rise against kingdom, civil wars, right? Nation against nations out here, okay? Big nation against small nation. Two big nations fighting, Russia, America, all those things gonna come together, man, and cause a chain reaction. Okay, until everything is condensed into World War III. Okay, all those things must come to pass because this is the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, and as you can see, Esau's kingdom is divided between Democrat and Republican, between so-called black and white, Latinos, and all those hidden nations that in Babylon, all those nations are divided by culture, belief, okay, and faith, and divided by religion. All those things is a recipe for disaster, and that's why the Lord is putting that spirit upon Babylon, man, for all those things to come to pass, right? And like Yahushua said, man, hey, Mark 3. Mark 3 and 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, this is Yahushua speaking, I can sit and cast out Satan, and if his kingdom be divided against itself, Babylon, aka America, aka Egypt, is divided against himself. That kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. And Babylon, after a civil war, is not gonna stand. Okay, after a second civil war they're gonna have, it's not gonna stand, man. As the guy say, oh yeah, we're gonna get it together after a civil war. They're looking for blood. This is Esau loving blood, man. And blood gonna pursue them. So they don't hate blood gonna pursue them, right? They're gonna do everything to get Babylon to where it was, okay? But it's not gonna happen. And if Satan rise against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, okay? But have an end, okay? Like the Lord said, a Satan rise against himself. Those devils, if they rise against themselves, they're not gonna stand. Babylon doesn't have a long time to survive this thing, right? This is exactly what's going on right now. And it's over for this thing. Okay? And let's go to Matthew, right? 24. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. Okay? Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. All this at the beginning of souls. As you can see, this is the beginning of souls. This is the beginning of evil times coming upon the earth and upon Babylon. And Babylon gonna be the one that trigger those things, right? Okay. And let's go to show you that, right? Let's go to why? Because Babylon have done evil against Israel, and that's why you see all those things going on right now, right? Jeremiah 51 verse 47. Jeremiah 51 verse 47. Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven image of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. You see, this is Babylon being confounded right now, okay? And this is a judgment upon Babylon for those things to come to pass. Verse 48, then the heavens and the earth and all that is therein shall sing for Babylon, for the spoiler shall come unto her from the north, said the Lord. As Babylon hath caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth. Once Babylon fall, all the whole earth gonna start a domino effect, okay? A chain reaction, okay? War is gonna be everywhere, okay? And that's exactly what we see, and there's no stopping this thing, okay? Let's go to Psalm 37 and 14. Psalm 37 and 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be upright conversation. All those things that's going on, all those civil wars talking about, is to come against the righteous men of Yasha'Allah, the righteous men of the Mosai Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Okay? The sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. As they're talking so tough, and they think they're gonna be able to build Babylon back again. Hey, but the thing gonna turn against them, man. The result that they're looking to have, then like it's not gonna be what they're looking for, because this thing is gonna go to waste. Because Babylon right now is into a vain nation, is a vain nation that profit the world nothing right now, okay? And that's the thing we see, okay? And Babylon gonna fall by their own hand, okay? Because they're playing those things, and the result they're gonna look for, it's not gonna be at hand. Because the Mosai gonna smack it out of their hand, and the Mosai gonna do his own thing, and the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua gonna be upon Babylon, okay? And let's go to Isaiah and close this one out. Isaiah 49 verse 26. Isaiah 29 verse 26, right? And I will, let's start at verse 25. But thus said Yahweh power, even the captive of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. For I will contend with him that contended with thee, and I will save thy children. The Lord Babylon has been contended against, right? The Lord is contended against Babylon, okay? Against the world that we live in, because we've been captive unto the hand of the heathen nations, man, okay? And that's why you see wars and rumors of wars going on. Civil war, cyber war, okay? And World War III talk upon us, because those nations, those heathen nations, have us into captivity. Verse 26, and I will fill them that oppress thee with their own flesh, okay? And they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with sweet wine, and all flesh shall know that I, Yahweh, I am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Okay, that's why those things are going on, because of what Babylon, what those heathen nations have done unto us, man. That's why you see all those talks, war talks going on, because they resist the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. And with that, I hope you brothers and sisters was edified. I'm going to close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Yukakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well to te akwakudash in salutation to Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity, to what to focus to the earth, and most respect unto the elect and to full elect sons and daughters of Yashala that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Wa Yahushua Mashiach. Shalom.